Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Motion. Ready.
Right to the air to open this one up. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Looking at that play, Mike, there's really no fault on the offense there. That's just an incredible read defensively from the get-go. This is a short, safer pass. They've talked all week. Let's get an early completion, settle in our quarterback. And what happens? The defender steps in front. He's able to make the pick. And that is the fast start this defense was hoping and talking about all week.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Rams. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Rams are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. This is going to be a Seahawks first down as he takes it to the 35.
That's good.
Really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
The carry here for Etienne. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced to his right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
Third, they need 8.
Bombers. Oh, my son! Hey! Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. Neighbors in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. Escaping the danger, throwing. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
2nd and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, LA.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
2nd and a yard.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. The man in motion here is Chark. 2nd down, Murray. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
On 3rd down, they go with Walker, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening at the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That one good for 8 dozen. A very quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
you don't have. The things will be lacking my brush, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Don't they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me in.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
We are through 1. 10-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
Bombers, hey!
Here's Nix to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Seattle.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's ETN. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready! My name is Captain. Away!
Back to throw is Nix. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Joe.
They'll throw. It's Nix. It's Trevor Etienne. And he will get into the end zone. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Seattle.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The man in motion here is Chart. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, Murray. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Murray on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. London brought in motion. Murray now on 2nd down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Rams will get out in front 17-7.
Seahawks 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Now it's 2nd and 1. Now ETN, and he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. That's going to be enough to move the chain.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, down the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Open man is Jennings. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Nix. He's got it! And he will get into the end zone! Kyle Pitts, touchdown Seahawks. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Back at the 23-yard line.
London brought in motion. They'll send a man in motion left. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one taken in by London. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stopped 34 seconds to go until the break.
This is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 50 yards.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is high in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his second TD catch of the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
London brought in motion. Slot man gonna move in motion left.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Hey, shit.
On 1st down, Murray. It is brought in the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Rams.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Rams 31, Seahawks 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll start at the 4. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll get this out wide. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. London brought in motion. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will score again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Rams. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And adds up to 16 now on the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Will start on the ground, and he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jordan Burch that time to make the tackle.
On the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Rolling right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Over the middle, that's his tight end picks. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Seahawks, first down.
ETF out of the pistol. And I'm trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Behind the line of
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
Seahawks, first down.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to now the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Exiting the pocket right. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Banjo.
Nix gonna throw for it. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is third and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That one's incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range. But do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Captain. Bombers.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That one caught by Michael Pittman. Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the fourth quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on fourth down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
The Seahawks will line up
Throw
with
it.
the two.
Nick. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision got it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of two.
Kevin Grant on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and 7. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. The man in motion here is Chart. Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll be forced out of bounds. A gain there of 21. Good for a Rams first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Rams.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
From the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Murray now to throw on first down. That is pulled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much a win.
45. Seahawks 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Seahawks take
Well, I'll
over
tell you what,
first
Mike,
and
when you've
10
given up this many
at the
points, you're going to get
43-yard
quite the
line.
workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that one.
And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Oh, my son! Oh, hey!
They'll go play action with Nix. Got his man at the 6. And he's in! Michael Pittman's touchdown, Seattle. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks are able to edge a bit closer.
Seahawks 27.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Murray. Looking left side is tight end Trimble. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Inside the 20. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, L.A. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Oh, my son! Captain. Ready! Away!
A first down throw for Nix. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack.
22-yard line.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield. And
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Big and Oliver in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
so after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
He's got his tight end will be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Motion. Chill. Oh, I said.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. All the way across the field to the left, and somehow it's complete.
Captain. Oh, my son.
On first down, here's Nick's to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Rams will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on 50-yard line.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game. They're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. The man in motion here is Chark. Murray going to give this up on a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Third and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and some out to the 20-yard line. Nick's now on first and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Fabio Carrigan.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams stretch things out even further.
Seahawks 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many days.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Going up top for Evans. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up second down.
Oh, my son. Captain. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's fourth down.
Ready.
Throwing is Nix. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. And he will have the Seahawks first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it.